eXp Global. Have you ever considered what it's like to work at a real estate brokerage where you literally have no borders surrounding the market share of your business? Well, in today's video, we're going to be breaking down to you the #1 most connected brokerage in the world, eXp, and explaining to you guys what eXp Global is, the opportunities that eXp Global gives to you as a real estate agent, and explaining to you why having 20 plus additional countries in the world is a benefit for you and your business as a real estate agent here at eXp. My name is Xin, and I'm the co-founder of Agent Wealth Hustle and a real estate agent organization leader of over 80 agents here at eXp. And I'm joined here by my business partner, Charlie Cameron, who is the founder of Agent Wealth Hustle and also a real estate team leader of over 100 agents here at eXp. So today's video, we're going to be sharing with you guys eXp Global, explaining to you guys what that is, and the 20 additional countries that we're in outside of the US and Canada. So Charlie, why don't you take us away and explain to us just exactly what eXp Global is?
Let me start off by saying that the eXp model is the most revolutionary brokerage in the world. It is now the top cloud-based model, and it's been around for about 15 years. So eXp has really built out what cloud-based means in terms of real estate. It really disrupted the industry away from franchise models, which just frankly didn't give enough benefits and flexibility to the agents. And that's what makes eXp so appealing, is that agents tend to keep more money here, make more money here, have more growth opportunities, and have access to a whole bunch of advantages, tools, and no borders, like you said. So really the growth potential at eXp for individual agents, for teams, for brokerages is massive. And that's why so many countries wanted the eXp model when they saw it in the US. And so then it went to Canada and UK, and then it went to Mexico, and then it started expanding to every single continent except Antarctica, as you can see here from this map, which is really kind of incredible. So at this point, eXp is the largest independent brokerage on the planet, which is kind of mind-boggling if you think about it, because it's only about 15 years old. So now there are over 24 international markets that eXp can service and agents can join in. We're going to look at a timeline of all the countries here in just a minute. But the really cool thing, perhaps, is that you can build teams across borders. And what does that mean? Well, it means one of two things. You can build production teams across borders, but you can also build revenue share teams across borders. And we're going to go into a little bit more detail on what that means here in just a minute. But you can engage in the best practices as a company, which is really established as one of the top producing brokerages, not just the largest, but the top producing. If you look at just the United States, eXp sells more houses, has more transaction sides than any other brokerage. And so that's the goal planet-wide, is really to become the top producing company and provide the best value to real estate professionals across the globe. Because eXp is a cloud-based brokerage, you also get access to the top training and the top collaboration of any brokerage, because we could take the best agents in the world and put them in front of you, and we stay interconnected as a cloud-based company. So all of the agents are connected together through multiple tools and workspaces and virtual collaboration environments at eXp, which also allows us to benefit from an incredible referral network. Yes, we can do referrals across country borders. We have revenue share across country borders. We can build teams across country borders. That's what eXp Global is about. So on this side, you can see where we are as a company and how we've expanded over time. So you can see we started our expansion in 2012 with Canada. We went to English-speaking countries first, then we established eXp Global and really started to take off from there, just going with the countries that were most interested in the model. As you can see, there's still only 24 countries, and there's hundreds of countries in the world. So there's still a lot of expansion to go. And eXp is very focused on growing globally, which creates some pretty big opportunities. So let's talk about some eXp Global advantages. Not only can you leverage the eXp model, which tends to allow agents to keep more commission and to cap easily at a brokerage, at a cloud-based model. So most agents are making more money, and they're getting access to agent equity. They're getting access to revenue share, both locally and globally. But you can build your organization across state and county lines and country lines, So you can build an organization. You can be an agent that sponsors agents in all sorts of different other countries. And why would an agent from another country want to sponsor with you? Because you offer something that they may not have. Maybe lead generation training, maybe how to invest in real estate, maybe how to scale a production team, maybe how to leverage social media, all things that we provide to agents that you can provide as a sponsor to agents in other countries that want to copy and paste what you're doing and really grow their business in their country. You also can leverage a global market share. So you can build across country lines and build a market share instead of just local. With a franchise brokerage, that's where you're at. You might maybe be able to extend it to a few counties with a brokerage like that. With eXp, you can not just do it in that county, you could do it in that state, you could do it across that country, you could do it across multiple countries and build a market share. We know of teams at eXp who are multi-country teams who are crushing it. You can also build equity. And when you build equity at eXp, you're gaining it in the top company, eXp World Holdings, which includes all of eXp Global, which includes all of eXp Realty, the US company. It includes eXp Commercial, which is now our commercial arm. It includes our sub-brands like Luxury and our referrals only division. So you are earning stock in eXp and all of the sub companies, regardless of which country you're tuning in from at eXp, which is cool. So you earn stock for free in multiple ways, as well as you can opt in to basically purchase stock at a discount. And you can go watch our EXPI stock videos to learn more about that process and how you earn those. And you're getting training from the top agents, not just nationally, but worldwide. At a franchise brokerage, you get whatever that broker provides. At eXp, they take the top agents in the world and put them in front of you every single week to give you live training and teach you what they do so that you can go copy and paste that in your local area and dominate. And because we have the largest independent brokerage in the world with 90,000 agents and counting in 24 countries, it creates massive referral opportunities. And you might be asking yourself, like, who cares? Why would I want to refer to wherever? The cool thing is there's a lot of those deals happening and there aren't very many agents specializing in it. So there are a lot of international buyers that buy in the United States and vice versa. So there's a lot of international deals happening. If you can position yourself as an agent who can handle that kind of client, then you can create massive opportunities. And we even have tools for like currency conversion and other opportunities to help with those international transactions. So you really can build massive referral opportunities, whether inbound to serve those clients or outbound to send your clients to another eXp. And eXp makes it very easy to do internal referrals as a company. So Kobe, tell us a little bit more about the growth and expansion opportunities at eXp Global.
Yeah, absolutely. So at eXp Global, right, you have the opportunity to actually go out there and expand the eXp model into other countries that we're not yet operational in, right? So Charlie, like you mentioned earlier in this video, we're operational in 24 countries currently, right? International marketplace, international market share. There's hundreds of countries out there in the world that exist that have real estate brokerage and real estate business, and a lot of these countries were not opening yet. So imagine that, right? Imagine that our 24 countries that we're currently opened in is only a speck on the actual global market share that we have as far as an opportunity into expanding into the future. So if you look at some of the countries that we're in, you can see what we're already operational in, but you can also predict which countries we might be operational in the future as well, based on some of our growth patterns. So what I'm going to tell you guys is, if you currently know a broker owner or a team leader in a country that eXp Global is not yet operational in, or if you are a brokerage owner or a team leader in a country that eXp is not yet operational in, you have the opportunity to actually open your country or just nominate your country for eXp Global to expand into, and you can have the opportunity to essentially sponsor agents and grow your organization in your country through eXp's revenue share model. So if you are an agent, right, who maybe have connections in other countries, you now have the opportunity to become essentially a growth leader, an expansion leader in an entire country and that market share, right? So imagine being a top voice or a growth leader or an early adopter, somebody who maybe had a connection with a broker owner in another country that you've done business with in the past. Well, through our revenue share model, if you happen to introduce that agent to nominate their country for eXp and the corporate team, again, all of this is going to be subject to eXp corporate's approval, right, for this to actually happen. But if the corporate team, analyzes this country's market and notices that, hey, it's a great opportunity for us to, expand into, then you effectively become that broker or that team leader or sponsor. And all of the agents that they're going to go out there and bring in from their country into their organization are going to go in your organization as well. So imagine being like the leader or the expansion leader of a specific country, right? In the past, this opportunity was only available to top executives in a company, right? Big corporate expansion leaders, right? People who are essentially franchise expansion managers, right? People who have this opportunity who would have to invest a ton of money into actually buying out a franchise region, right? Or a franchise market, and actually go through a lot of red tape to even have this be an opportunity. Well, now at eXp Global, you simply just go into, eXp Global's website, you nominate your country for eXp's consideration. And then at that point, eXp is going to review that, maybe have a couple conversations with you, and then make a decision as to how the model is going to work in your country. It's always going to be a little bit different, right? It's not going to be 100% the same, but you always will have revenue share, stock awards, and pretty much the entire infrastructure of eXp. And they're going to expand into your country essentially with you, right? So this gives you the opportunity to go out there and open new markets. And the last thing we want to talk about here is currently eXp Global is really only residential agents, right? So eXp Global is essentially a subsidiary of eXp Realty. You want to think about it, right? So we're doing residential real estate. A lot of the countries that we're open in, we're focused on providing agents with residential real estate sales tools. Well, eXp Commercial is currently only open in the United States as far as the making of this video, right? So that means eXp Commercial has not yet expanded into Canada, into Mexico, into all these other countries that eXp has already established operations in. So imagine how easy it would be for you to actually expand eXp Commercial when the company is ready for that to happen, right? If you are a commercial agent, or if you know a lot of commercial agents, right, in some of these other countries, then you have the opportunity to actually replicate what eXp Realty has done in all of these other countries, but just on the commercial side, right? And actually build your organization that way as well. So there's a lot of future expansion and growth opportunities in the future, right? We're only open in 24 countries right now. There's so many more countries that we're going to be in the future. So make sure that this is something that you're interested in. If you have a lot of connections, or if you are, an agent or broker that wants to bring eXp into your country, but we're not operational in yet, make sure to reach out directly to us, because we give our agents additional tools and resources above and beyond what eXp gives to everybody else, right? So make sure you reach out to us directly and get more information about what it's like to actually work with us, because we help you attract clients, we help you generate leads and build out your pipeline. And we're also going to help you teach your agents how to create six-figure part-time businesses. So how to actually generate six figures in real estate sales income part-time, and even build teams of agents that are generating seven figures in income every year as well. So we're going to teach you the strategies that can actually help you take market share. And again, because we're global, not just in your local market, but even globally as well. And also build teams of agents as well. So we have the entire infrastructure and systems set in place, and coaching and resources to actually help you go out there and attract agents regardless of what country you're in, and regardless of what country the agents you're trying to attract are in as well. So you can see here on the left-hand side, this is a graphic of all of the countries that our team specifically are in. And you can see it's pretty much every single country, right? I think it's 16 out of the 24 countries that we're currently in, which is, again, a very, very big global footprint. And all of these agents work together. We learn from each other. We also learn, the best practices, not just from eXp, but also internally with our organization, which is very tight knit. We share a lot of great strategies that help you not just generate more leads for your sales business, but also overall in your revenue share business as well. That is what you want to do, and take advantage of that opportunity to grow a global real estate team of agents. So make sure to reach out directly for more details. And the last thing we want to talk about is how do you actually join eXp Global, right? What is the join process like for you in your specific country? Well, the process to join eXp Global is you would join essentially the eXp brokerage in your specific country. And each country's join process is slightly different. Some countries, again, because of, each country's laws, will require you to have a business license or a real estate license. Some countries don't have that law. So anybody can join eXp Global at that point, as long as you're a citizen or a resident of that country. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that you are following the correct process in your specific country if you're interested in joining eXp Global. And the best way to do this is to actually talk with you directly. So make sure to reach out to us directly at this URL, or you can find this URL in the description down below this video. And you can book a one-on-one Zoom call with us, and we will be more than happy to walk you through how to actually join in your specific country, eXp Global, but also walk you through some of the additional tools, resources, and coaching that you receive from us above and beyond eXp if you decide to choose us as your sponsors as well. And again, you get all of that 100% for free. So you are not being charged additional splits. You are not being charged additional fees. That is given to you 100% for free, regardless of what country you're in, simply because eXp pays us so well through the revenue share model. So the revenue is coming from the eXp side, not the agent side as well. And again, this is something that you will get to leverage when you start attracting agents to your organization, as well as all the tools that we give to our agents in our group. So make sure to reach out directly to us so we can walk you through this process. Again, the link is in the description down below, and we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to talking to you, helping you walk through this process, helping you expand the eXp model in your market, and appreciate you guys for sticking with us all the way to the end of this video. If you guys have more questions, either reach out or to check out some of our other videos, but we look forward to speaking with you and working with you. Take care.
See you soon.